Mm. Dadgum. People already in here. And I'm still trying to get set up. Y'all in a hurry tonight, ain't you? Well, let me turn that a little bit more. Got my tripod on Grandma's table, and her table got a lot of junk on it. Howdy, everybody. I'll get with you in a minute. Usually takes y'all 2 or 3 minutes to get in here. Oh, well, 6 people and 2 likes. Ain't no need me getting in too big a hurry. Jason, you gonna take charge of yelling at them about hitting the like button? Seven people and 3 likes. What's up with that? Jason, Pete, howdy, howdy, 03, Big Daddy, what's going on? Y'all be hitting that like button now. We ain't even at 50% likes. Y'all don't even like it. What do you think of my new shirt? Uh-huh. Me and Grandma both got one. Actually, we both got 2. Both got the black short sleeve ones, and we got gray long sleeve ones. Just stand. So what are y'all doing? Talk to me. Don't make it one-sided now. Oh, good deal, 03. There's a few of you hit it now. Thank you. See if I can scroll it from this side. Yeah. Of course, that puts my finger in the picture. That was today. What is in it? Yeah, I just knocked her out. I mean, I don't book no nonsense from that old woman. She ain't listening, is she? Okay, she's still in there. C-Hell, what's up? Tell you what, though, that taco bake, damn, that turned out good. Grandma was tempted to go back for a bigger piece, but she didn't. But she did have me leave that her other half a piece for her. He's sitting over here right now. He's doing okay. Shit, Doc's got him up on 4 meds now. Wife took him in last week, I think. Get a couple of things checked out on him. He got a hernia and they won't operate on it. Oh, just overnight. It was one of the newer vets, and he had tended to the other dog when he got snake bit. Well, you going in there with Mama? You gonna jump down and go in there with Mama? They got beds everywhere. You can do it. You get where you don't like jumping off the couch. Come here, I'll help you. But Grandma told the vet, says, now this is my old man. He's 15 years old. And he says, well, congratulations. Those dogs don't normally make it that long. So you must be doing something right. I said, yeah, he's spoiled. Carlos, what's up, brother? There you go. You gonna go get Mama? Hear him? He'll go in the bedroom and lay down. They've got this high-dollar couch for a dog bed. Then they got another dog bed over there in front of the fireplace. Then they got 2 dog beds in the bedroom. Me, I'm lucky if Grandma lets me have half of her bed. Well, Jose, you're too young to be drunk. You don't want to be around me being drunk at your age. I'll be lecturing you like I was your daddy. No, matter of fact, if I was your daddy, I'd be beating your ass right now. "29, huh? Well, you're still too damn young to be drunk." Uh-huh. Your picture didn't look like you was any 29. Well, Carlos, I put up a Mexican dish tonight. Ha ha ha. I can't get my in-house Mexican to do it, so I had to do one. So there. And it turned out damn good. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He didn't look or sounded in that video, did he? Yep. That's where I put my hats. This time it's my summer straw hat. If you're watching the videos, you'll see my ball caps up there. It's the best way to keep your head shaped. Oh. I never thought about that though. Is your lamp wearing a hat? I like that. Well, should I say in-house Mexican or my online Mexican? You're the one said your family had a Mexican restaurant. You're going to do me videos. Ah, Auburn, Washington. Well, that's a good place to be. You're catty cornered from that storm. Thank you, Bobby. I sure can. It's called Taco Bake. Ha ha ha. No, that ain't a cowboy hat. That's a farmer hat. It's just a straw yard hat. Jim Dunlap, there you go. Jason's on a roll tonight. We got 10, 12 people and 10 likes. We always wind up with a couple people that hide in the background, don't want to talk, don't want to hit the like button. My subscriber count is up to 2121. Uh-huh. You just have to watch the video and see there, Mr. Julio. Well, it ain't showing 12 likes. We're well over 50%, so that's a good thing. Oh. Yeah, 2,121 people. 2121. I thought that was cool. Now, just over the weekend, we was hoovering there, barely beating the 21, and then fall right underneath it, barely beat it. So last 2 or 3 days, it just Shot right up there. I love it. Well, evidently some of y'all are sharing my videos on in your groups and on your Facebook wall, telling others about me, or y'all are helping somehow, I know. So that's a good thing. Do a premiere. Now, I ain't gonna do all that fancy technical stuff. This is me, folks. You know, I ain't gonna do them fancy little lead-ins or lead-outs and all the writings and the music and the girls dancing and cowboys shooting their guns, and that ain't me. I'm gonna come on and say, howdy, folks. I'm Papa Joe. Uh-huh. Well, I'm chatting live right now. So, King, what's up? I'm doing fine. I'm at home. Got my new shirt in. Yep. No, dude, you need to stay focused on your business. Don't worry about YouTube and my stuff. Stay focused on your business. I'm counting on you and Little Joe to support me when I retire. Little Joe thought I was going to make $1 million off of YouTube and retire off it. That ain't happened yet, so that leaves it up to you and him to support me. That's right, Bobby. Yeah, he seemed pretty cool. Now, Jim Dunn is the one that set us up, because Jim Dunn was on my channel and his, and evidently a couple others. And he gave me a call and told me he was running with Trucker Jim, and it turned out I was delivering right next door to where they was taking their 30-minute break. And I said, well, y'all hold on a few minutes and we'll hook up. So we hooked up, talked a little bit off the line, or off the video. He seems all right. He's a young man, early 30s. A little bit more reserved in person than he is on the videos. But he was a pretty decent guy. No, I hadn't heard that. And that was for who? Steve Summer? Never heard of him. Itch, what's up? All right, Jose, stay out of trouble. Yes, sir, we just got these in. They had some program going online that my son sent to us. Me and Grandma both bought us a couple of short sleeve, and there's what the sleeve is. And me and Grandma bought 2 short sleeve and 2 long sleeve, one each. Oh, I'm never up at midnight. And I can't figure out my radio in that truck for anything, so I just hit the volume and the scan. It's a pain in the butt to figure out how to change the bands and all that. Whatever happened to simplicity? You know, simple living with Papa Joe. I like simple. And that nonsense has gone well past simple. Jim Dunn's one of my subscribers. He's a wannabe cowboy. He's seen a picture of a cow and a picture of a horse, so now he thinks he's a grandma. Oh yeah, I've heard of Bill Miller. That's right, Bobby. No sugar added. Oh. Yeah, my kids used to tease me about that when they was growing up. Tell me I didn't have no tack and all this other nonsense. JJ, what's up? Oh yeah, everything's fine. It just worked out. Yesterday went super great. I knew I was going to get over to the place where I needed to be for this morning last night, about 6:30. Made that video with Carlos and Kale, and at the end of it, if you noticed, I started talking to someone outside my window. Old boy came out and said, "You want me to unload you tonight?" I said, yeah. So I wasn't supposed to get unloaded till 9 a.m. this morning. Well, I got unloaded like 14 hours early. So I drove over to my second stop. I hadn't even got back into their dock, and old boy came out and he said, "You want unloaded tonight or in the morning?" I said, "Tonight works for me." And he bust them doors open. So I got that one off last night. So then I went to my third one. And they was locked up, nobody home. But they came in at 6:30 this morning and opened their door and slammed the side of my trailer so I'd know they was there, which I was awake. I got up, opened my doors, and backed into their dock. Well, I was already in their dock. I pulled up, opened my doors, and backed up. And by just a few minutes after 7, I was rocking and rolling. Time my dispatch got in at 8 o'clock, I was already south of Fort Worth. I was on the long haul, heading down towards Round Rock. Gave him a call. We shot the bull a few minutes. I told him what was happening. He said, "Did you buy a lottery ticket yesterday?" He says, "That kind of luck, you should have played the lottery." Which I didn't, damn it. But we both agreed that I'd get Round Rock off easy enough, but the place I'm delivering to in Houston, they quit receiving at 3 o'clock, and he's like, "You ain't gonna make that." So we discussed me coming by the house. I was home by 4 o'clock. I mean, literally, the wife done picked me up. We had pulled into the house by 4 o'clock. He got me a reload for tomorrow, so I don't have to leave the house till 8, 8:30. So, and could push a little later than that if I wanted, but I won't. So yeah, it was cool. As soon as I found out I was coming home, me and Grandma started talking about what was going to be for dinner. When she's by herself, if she don't eat leftovers, she eats those Atkin meals. So we started talking about doing that taco bake, which we hadn't done that in years. And that's came home and did it. What's up there, Nightbot? No, all the leftovers are going on the road with me or for Grandma tomorrow, thank you. Well, we don't want to know what she called you, Carlos. If it wasn't Dad, we don't want to hear. So anyway, that's how yesterday went, and it just rolled on over into today, so here I sit. Ain't too often that you get two receivers that late of a night to go ahead and kick their product off your truck. I was tickled to death. Joshua, what's up? Welcome. Uh, that depends upon how you look at it. Trump's growing on me. I was not a big Trump supporter in the beginning, but now I could not vote for Hillary. Who's that saying? Okay, C Hill, thanks for stopping in. Uh, but he's definitely growing on me, so I'm getting to be a Trump fan. I will be voting for him in 2020. I do like the way the country's going underneath him, and I do like his no-nonsense ways. I can relate only too well. Oh, yeah. She likes to flirt with me every chance she gets. Unreal woman. So yeah, I think Trump's doing a damn good job. And this ain't got nothing to do with Trump. This has got to do with taking a knee. Only time I take a knee is when I'm praying. I had someone make a comment on one of my videos the other day about he was definitely going to vote, and he'd vote blue, and Don the con has got to go. So I just left it alone and said, well, at least you're going to vote. And that's my thing. I want people to vote. I don't care which side they're on. I want them to vote. This is going to be a very important midterm election. It's going to be more important than the damn near any election we had in our lifetime, short of the last one. Keeping Hillary out, that was a big one. And I can tell you now, with the way the Democrats are acting, I just put a video up on the Simple Living with Papa Joe Facebook wall. Y'all need to go watch it. Oh, what's her name? Nancy Poo Poo Face. She was talking to a bunch of reporters and whatnot and supporters last year. And she let out their whole plan. What they called it, a smear campaign. And that's what they just tried on the judge. I can't think of his name. But that's what they just tried on him. Make up a lie, find people to back up that lie, get the news media to push it, and then lie some more, and get their supporters out there raising hell in the streets. That ain't how we should be doing politics in America. And this nonsense, they just harassed Ted Cruz and a bunch of others in a restaurant. That ain't how we do politics in America. This is not a country where you use brute force against your brother to force your will on others. We have an electoral system. That's how you use it. So they're brute force and they're Nazi ways of doing stuff. And if you'll read real history, not the stuff that they're trying to write here, then you'll find out that a lot of the techniques that they're using is the same thing that the Nazis used in Germany. Swarming the streets with a bunch of thugs trying to force their will on others. That don't work in America. Yep. That's a fact, dude. And seeing that's something else, you know. These illegal aliens, you know why they don't want you to call them illegal aliens? Because the first name in that, illegal, defines them as a lawbreaker. Well, illegal aliens ain't criminals. Yes, they are. If they came into this country illegally, Duh. What part of this don't get me started on politics tonight. Oh. Carlos, knock it off. Right? Well, and everybody has a right to be wrong. If you don't agree with me, that's okay. You have the right to be wrong. I'm good with that. Oh. Well, that's good, Ick. At least somebody's keeping you informed. Well, tell her thank you, Bobby. I don't know why she only watching me for a little while. She'll be like watching my videos all the time and hitting the like button. Oh. Matter of fact, I had one of my subscribers, I didn't know it, is a police officer, and he just sent me a real nice email. Actually, I think it was a message, and it was real cool. And I responded back to him in like manner. I don't have problems with cops. And like I told him, we all have bad apples in every profession. We have them in the trucking industry. They have them in the police force. They're everywhere. You know, that's nature, human nature. You know, but I told him all I got to do is try to predict stupidity. He's got to be able to dodge bullets. You know, and that ain't right. Now, 20 years ago, I might have had a little bit different view of that when I was an outlaw trucker. Well, and that's how I am, Carlos. In the beginning, I didn't care much for his personality as a person. Well, you know, now, Carlos, I know you're in California, and y'all got a lot of problems to deal with out there that we don't deal with here in Texas. But I have several Mexican friends. I don't get to see them a whole lot because I'm a truck driver. But back during the election, we did talk about a lot of stuff. And here in Texas, the Mexican Americans that have been here 1, 2, 3, 20 generations, they don't like the illegals any more than anybody else. So them on the media trying to holler about how all the Mexicans hate Trump and all that because of the wall, in Texas, that's a crock of bull. Now, we've got our democratic cities just like everybody else. San Antonio, Austin, especially Austin, Dallas, the major metro areas in almost every state is going to lean Democratic. I don't understand it, but they do. And in those places, then yeah, they have a problem with Trump. They have a problem with the wall. I don't understand why. And then they try to holler it's because the rest of America is racist. They also try to holler how their minority part, minority as in small, their small little group that wants don't want the wall and all that, they try to convince us that that is the majority. No, the majority of America wants the wall. The majority of America does not have a problem with immigrants. We're built on immigrants. They have a problem with the illegal part. I don't see why that should be a problem, having a problem with illegal. Do it the right way. Carlos and I have talked. His family came over and did it the right way. It was a battle. It took a lot of hard work. It took some money, but they did it the right way. I ain't got a problem with that, you know. Now some of his cousins, now who knows how they came over. And no, folks, don't go taking up for Carlos. He's a big boy. Me and him joke a lot. He can handle it. So my new subscribers on here, my old subscribers ain't gonna get their feelings hurt. Hey, Kel, what's going on? How'd school go today, man? Did you do more driving? You didn't run over your instructor, did you? Well, they need to do a better job. Better yet, they need to show up. I haven't been seeing them here. I kind of eyeballed my mess back there when I got here. I did not walk back there. It was too wet. Maybe this weekend we'll all take a trip out there and see the remnants of this past weekend. I just didn't have it in me to do it tonight. Oh, Carlos, I know you're fine, dude. You're the one that first start telling the Mexican jokes. All right, man. Be good. Oh, well, if that's all you did, then you're doing great, Kel. JJ, you gonna get him fired up? He gonna start on you. Yeah, that's Grandma's threadboard. She's got a thing there made up. I don't know. It's got 2, 4, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 up. So that's like 70 spools of thread it holds. She uses that for her sewing table. This bedroom over here was the adult guest bedroom. Bedroom over there was the grandkids' guest bedroom. That bedroom is now being repainted, and this furniture will move over there, and that's going to become mine and Mama's, her arts and crafts / Papa Joe's little table. So I might get some kind of table in there. We'll see. Then that stuff will go in there. And right now we got a little bit too much furniture crowded in this room, but that's because we're changing stuff around and we're not in a hurry to get it done. So she does what she can do around here when I'm gone. And good evening, Evasive. But we'll eventually get her done. We had someone that painted that room, but they started painting it. It was a dark, dreary day outside, and the next day, when it became sunlight, it was spotty and it was not up to our satisfaction. The guy's truck is broke down or something. He ain't made it over to repaint it. Me and Grandma keep threatening to, but we ain't done it yet. But we're the only ones here, so if it don't bother us, what the heck? No, actually we don't. Well, I realize, Cal, that right now, the less pull-ups, the better. Once you get out on the road, your main thing, and it should be to a large degree there in school, your main thing is don't worry about how many pull-ups, worry about not hitting anything. So I know all you have there is cones, but Now, to my knowledge, and I could be wrong, you find out from your instructor, when you actually take your test, if you do 2 or 3 pull-ups, that's not going to be a mark against you. So, yeah, do it the best that you can by all means. But don't sweat it and get in a panic because you have to do 2 pull-ups instead of 1, is my whole point. So, and don't go getting a big head because he's telling you did good. Well, that's a good thing, Bobby. Oh boy, Carlos and JJ's gonna start at it. The rest of us will just ignore them and let them do their things. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Kel said he enjoyed it too. So, and we did catch him flat-footed. So that was literally the first time that I'd caught him. And he did most of my calls like that. They have some kind of a warning. Hey, I call them during the day, talk to them, and do you want to do this tonight? Well, yeah. Well, the next call may be being recorded. We'll see. Well, Kel didn't get that courtesy. I just went ahead. I'd been talking to Carlos earlier and told him what I was going to do. And spur of the moment, I asked him. I said, "Well, you want to be in on the call? Y'all chat a lot." He said, "Yeah, why not?" I thought it went pretty good myself. I'm glad you liked it. Oh. Well, that's cool. Yep. Now, I assume when you say you're buying a truck, you're going to go buy you a little truck, correct? Because those will help you. And Cal, that's something else. If you didn't get you a truck yet, they will help you to a degree on making them turns that you was talking about. So you might try that. Yep. Yeah, I normally am every weekend. It depends upon what I'm doing on if I get on here or not. So, and I have to take Grandma into consideration. This is her chair right here by me. So she don't like being in the videos and all that stuff, and I don't want to inconvenience her if there's something on the idiot box she wants to watch, or if there's someone that I want to watch. I've been on to do a little bit of vegging out. Let's see. I don't see one in the background there, no. Oh, you mean over by the fireplace? That heart-shaped thing? That is a wooden piece there that we bought at some flea market outdoor sale thing. They had a sign up that said they was free with a donation to their church organization that was doing something or something, and I grabbed it up and threw some money in the bank or in the box. So Have I showed you all my nights? The silver thing behind the grandmother rocker. Oh, on the lamp? No, that's just part of the lamp. This is one of them lamps that's got an arm out, and that's just something made there on top. I do need an urn though for my boy. I ain't got one yet. I ain't made myself buy one. He's right over yonder. So he's still in the box that he came in. I just ain't had it in me to buy an urn for him. Actually, I had a truck driver friend of mine. His son, me and him still friends on Facebook. We don't talk anymore. Me and his dad was friends first. But he was going to make me one. Then he had a heart attack and died in his truck. But I have a couple nights over there. If I haven't showed them to y'all. Yeah, Grandma's a good sewer when she puts her mind to it. Yes, it is. And now that's something else. Now I moved her down here so she'd be closer to some of her lost kinfolk. And one of her siblings, half siblings, wanted her to teach her how to sew. And Grandma's like, yeah, cool, come on over. The girl got mad at her a year later, and you ain't taught me how to sew. And Grandma's like, you ain't came over. And she acted like she thought Grandma should load up all her sewing stuff and take it to her house to teach her how to sew. No. All right, Gail, I know. 5 o'clock comes early, man. Be good tomorrow. Let me see if I can unplug this. Hopefully when I plug it back in, I don't lose everything. I want to show you something over here, which Grandma don't like me showing the house and stuff. I don't like the way that phone. Now I can't see, so I assume you can see my night right there. And there's a piece of petrified wood. Don't mind the cobwebs. There's his mate. So I picked him up at a antique place, about 3 years ago. We had made a trip down to see her brother. And we have a habit, Grandma and I, of trying to get lost. We like to get off of the beaten path and not take the same road every time. Come on, plug back in. No, okay, it didn't lose you. Right? But we stopped at a little old place down there, and the lady had a decent enough price on them, but me being me, I got to try to get a better deal. So I beat her up a little bit on them, and wound up bringing them home. I didn't need them, but we figured they'd look good on each side of the fireplace. Grandma's going through stuff and got stuff scattered around. Oh, I don't know. I don't know how expensive they would be. I ain't got a clue. I don't buy stuff because I think it's expensive and I can make money off of it. I buy stuff because it's something me and Grandma can use or goes with our decor or something like that. So, I know they're handmade, and whoever made them did a pretty good job on them. What's up, who's that? No, we first bought the place, I got looking, and the lining in that fireplace is not in the best of shape. And before we ever use it, I'm gonna have them come out and inspect it and all that. And up on the front of it there's smoke where they evidently didn't know what they was doing, or else there's a problem. I ain't sure which. So now it's got fans and stuff on it, blowers on it to blow the heat out. We've had fireplaces in a lot of our homes, and to me, they're really not worth the hassle. I mean, yeah, they look cool and all that, but they're still not really worth it. Yeah, a big old cubby hole up there, and that TV's just about 2 inches too big to actually fit in it. The last TV we had, it fit back in there pretty good. No, this one we bought one a little bit bigger. So yeah, we keep threatening to have it inspected and all that, and we ain't done it. So, one of them priority list things, and it ain't real high on our priority. So, I'll tell you what, I ain't gonna take you with me. Let me go get a picture I want to show you. See, y'all are lucky. You're getting in on a little bit of the secrets of Papa Joe's life. I got to dust it off first. Well, maybe it ain't dust, it's just getting old. That's a picture of my dad. Oh, he passed away 5 years ago. He was a clown. He was a big boy too. He got bigger than me. Got another one I'm going to show you. Now you keep hearing me talk about my boy Nathan that passed away. That's him there. Good boy. Sure do miss him. I missed my shoe too. Come back here, shoe. Don't worry, tomorrow Grandma will know that I moved the pictures. Yeah, I believe it's raining up there. Oh, he was an old truck driver. I think he had like 35 years under his belt. Real damn close to it when he retired. Yep, yep. Oh. Then I got home to this today. It came in the mail. Little Joe had ordered it for me. Birthday present. Come on, dadgummit. Bad word, bad word. I'm thinking of a bad word. When was the last time y'all seen a pocket watch? And this one's got the Marine Corps emblem on it. And it's got the watch in it. I ain't never seen a chain like this on one though. That's kind of crazy. Way longer chain than I expected. I've had a lot of pocket watch in my day, but never one with a chain that long. Me and Grandma both have our own curio cabinets for our little trinkets. And this will go in there with them. I better zip that back. So that's all I'll divulge of myself to y'all today. Oh, I've had them kind of hats up there for years. 8.5 acres. I now have 4.5. I sold 4 acres to Michael that you see on there once in a while. Yeah, I was telling everybody, we just got these in. Me and Grandma both got one. No, we don't have mountain lions. We don't have mountains. Now they have had bobcats and different stuff like that around. Well, King, make sure that when you go get in that truck, make sure it does roll right, that the axles and wheels actually roll right. Don't go too damn cheap and get one where the tires ain't rolling, because that's what's going to help you with your practicing on the driving and backing and all that, is that it does actually function right. So. Oh. Well, folks, I'm fixing to get off here and call it a night. I just wanted to pop in and say howdy, so howdy. I appreciate y'all coming in and all that good stuff. I enjoyed the visit. I hope y'all did too. All right, Dylan, howdy. Carlos, appreciate you, brother. Go watch my taco bake. You might learn something. I might teach you how to cook Mexican before it's over with. Yeah, I'll be on late tomorrow. I already know tomorrow will be a late day. So, y'all remember, good Lord loves you. So do I. Y'all have a blessed evening. Thanks for coming in. Oh, so Carlos, don't yell at me. Go check out the Facebook page and look at all the links on there. Buy a t-shirt or two. Join the Patreon page. Do something. All right, Bobby, behave. Y'all have a good evening. God bless. Good night.